Yo, 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 what is going on? It is the Crazy Rider right here, right now, back with Chapter 18 of my Invader Zim fanfiction. I hope you guys like this chapter, I really do, because I had a blast recording it. So, why don't you all just kinda sit back, relax, and enjoy it all, right here, right now. Chapter 18, Picture Box. Well, I'll be darned. Mysterious Mysteries is actually giving Dib a chance to argue his case against Zim. No way was I going to be excluded from this. I was at Dib's house when the camera crew came by. I was on the couch next to Gaz, and Dib was somewhere else. "Who are you?" Gaz screamed at their entrance. "Get out of my house!" I sat up as Gaz threw a bowl of popcorn at the host's head. I knew who this was. I'd watched Mysterious Mysteries with Dib enough times. Dib flew in from the other room. "Oh, wow!" Dib cried when he saw them. "You're here! I knew one day you'd come! I knew it!" Dib and I were taken to the studio to talk about a certain video that Dib had made. I had been with Zim and Gur during the night in questioning, so I was a prime witness. I was backstage while Dib was on camera talking about Zim. Another staff member soon brought Zim to the studio. "Look at him," Dib was saying. "He's so green." "Help us clear up what happened that night." I was monitoring some of the higher frequency radio waves when I picked up an alien distress signal, so I went out with Gaz. She's kind of my sidekick, when my regular sidekick isn't being a traitor to mankind. A reenactment showed Dib finding Zim and me by a tree, with Gur sitting in the tree playing with a mysterious floating light. The Liz actor was leaning against the tree and acting distressed. The Zim actor pulled out some type of ray gun and started shooting pink balls of light at Dib and Gaz. The Dib and Zim actors started fighting for the camera. "He tried to wrestle the video away from me, but I was too much for him," Dib told everyone. The Dib actor threw the Zim actor to the ground before turning to the Liz actor and helping her up. "Oh, Dib," she said to him. "That was so brave of you. Thank you so much for rescuing me." I scoffed at the footage. "Rescue? Me?" I said to Zim. "That little cockroach." "Aliens," said the host to Dib. "That's quite a claim. Are you prepared to defend it?" "I think my video speaks for itself," Dib said calmly. Zim was directed to go on stage and sit beside Dib. "This young man denies your accusation." "What's he doing here?" Dib shouted. "He's the alien." "I came to put a stop to all your alien talk," Zim told him. "When will the lies end?" "Well, Zim, I guess my first question is, are you an alien?" "Lies! The filthy earth boy lies!" Zim cried and pointed at Dib. No. "Well, what about the video?" A new reenactment started up. This time Zim and Gur were both in the tree with a flashlight while I was on the ground. My front paws were on the trunk of the tree and I was cheerfully watching the two. I was out playing like any normal Earth larvae when he came looking for trouble. The Zim actor climbed down from the tree and started playing with the Liz actor when Dib and Gaz actors showed up. Actor Dib was basically being a bully to Actor Zim, and Actor Liz was acting scared of Dib. Actor Dib pushed Actor Zim as well as Actor Liz aside before shaking Gur out of the tree. Actor Zim and Actor Liz both started crying on the ground. Actor Dib kicked Actor Zim in the head and started dragging Actor Liz away by the hair. The video ended and I smiled at how amusing it was. "That didn't happen," Dib shouted. "I would never treat Liz like that. She's my best friend." "He lies!" Zim responded angrily. "What about that glowing thing?" Dib asked. "Look at it. That is no human glow." "What's a human glow?" "We asked an expert." Professor Membrane came on the screen while looking at a screenshot of the light. "Possibly a weather balloon or swamp gas." "Swamp gas?" Dib said. "He's crazy," Zim said. "Ask anyone in our class." The screen went to an interview of a bunch of kids from our class, and they all agreed that Dib's not all there. Well, Dib, I guess the question for you is, are you crazy? Of course they say I'm crazy, Dib defended. That's what they always say about visionary. Speaking of visionary, the host said, let's bring out our first witness of the incident, Elizabeth. I came out and sat on the floor between Zim and Dib. Liz here is said to be a mutual friend between Dib and Zim. She was a feral child for the first half of her life, so her English isn't the most pristine. However, she may just hold the truth about what happened that night. The host told the camera. Now, Liz, in your own words, will you please tell us what you remember happening that night? I nodded and a new reenactment started. This time Gur was in the tree with a flashlight, and Zim and I were on the ground. Actor Liz was on her back while Actor Zim was scratching her belly. I out playing with friend Zim, I told everyone. Zim nice to me. He call me good wolf. Who's a good little wolf? Said Actor Zim to Actor Liz. Who's a good wolf? You are! You are! Then other friend Dib and Gaz come with camera. Actor Dib and Gaz came out of the bushes, and Actor Zim stopped scratching Actor Liz. Look, Gaz, he is an alien. You're my witness. I have him on tape. I have you on tape witnessing it. Liz, get away from him. Actor Liz jumped up and struggled to walk on all fours. Actor Zim and Dib started fighting each other for the camera. They rolled around on the ground while Actor Liz was trying to get them to stop. Sometimes Dib was overpowering Zim, sometimes Zim was overpowering Dib. In the end, Dib kept the camera, and then approached Actor Liz. He grabbed Actor Liz by the collar and started dragging her away from the scene. Come on, Liz, stay away from that little monster, Actor Dib said to the sad Actor Liz. Me just want Zim and Dib stop fighting, I said with big eyes when the video ended. But the question is, Liz, said the host leaning forward, is Zim an alien, or is Dib just crazy? I looked up at Dib, who held plea in his eyes. I looked up at Zim, who smiled with confidence. Truth is, me not know either way. Zim and Dib my two best friend, and I not want see one dissected or other go crazy house. This is insane, shouted Dib. Just talk to my sister, she saw the whole thing. Gaz was brought out and sat next to Zim. Gaz, after what you saw, do you believe that your brother got proof of intelligent extraterrestrial life? Intelligent? No, Gaz said with boredom. My stupid brother did drag me out to look for stupid Zim. He didn't make that part up. Another reenactment began, and it basically showed everyone but Gaz as dim-witted. It looks like we'll never know what really happened that night, said the host to the camera. I'd like to thank you all for watching what will most certainly be the final episode of Mysterious Mysteries. Someone came over and whispered a few things to the host. It seems we have a surprise witness who is there and claims to know the truth. Gur came out on stage and sat next to Gaz. But he works for the alien, exclaimed Dib. Restrain him. Dib was restrained. Now, what can you tell us about Dib? He's so mean to my master, Gur was telling them. He's not nice to Zim. I seen it. Dib is bad. And what about the night in question? Another reenactment began, and Gur claimed to be a woman who was hiding in the bushes during the event. According to Gur, a giant squirrel showed up before Dib. When Dib saw the giant squirrel, he freaked out and the squirrel ate Dib's head. Then the squirrel went back to its home planet to fight bad guys. I bowed my head in embarrassment. What does that have to do with anything? The host asked Gur. Me and the squirrel are friends, Gur said innocently. After that, the five of us all looked at each other. Well, the only conclusion I can come to is that Dib is crazy. The host turned to Gur. This one here? Definitely crazy. I feel bad for the ugly green kid, but there's a decent chance he's crazy too. But not an alien, Zim had to confirm. Nope. Okay. Just crazy. Zim jumped out of his seat and squealed with delight before dragging Gur off stage. I sat for a moment and looked up at Dib in his straitjacket. You not crazy, Dib. You just not nice to Zim. and then I dogged after Zim. Zim and I walked back to his base together. "That went well," Zim said down to me while walking. "Another victory for Zim." "Zim always have victory." I smiled up at him. "Yes." He narrowed his eyes with a grin. "Victory will never escape the hands of the greatest invader to ever live." "I never let victory escape Zim," I agreed. "Burrito!" Gur shouted. And that is one more chapter over and done with. How did you like it? Did you like it? I liked it. I liked it real good. If you did like it, make sure you come back next time because this story, it's only going to get better from here. Also, if you have not done so, make sure you check out all the other chapters I have up here because you do know that's how stories work, right? You're supposed to read or listen to all the chapters in order. You can't just listen to the 1 or 2 chapters and then be done. That's not how this works. Now go! Go and listen to all the other chapters. Right now! Right now! I will know if you haven't. Now go! Go! And with that, I will see you little darlings next time. And remember, keep your crazy.